This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A ticked-off Mark Stoops after the Saturday scrimmage. What was supposed to be the football Cats' final big scrimmage of fall camp turned into a double practice day because no one performed at the level Stoops thought he would get. Well, besides one group of guys.
Was there anything good today?
Kickers kick good.
Okay, so special teams got some love, but no one else did. So the Cats get back on the field last night. Fast forward to today, and we're happy Stoops returns. So what does Tom Leach have to say about this situation? I mean, of course, Stoops is going for his third go-around this season. Several freshmen and sophomores, guys who Stoops recruited, got a lot of action last year on offense. And the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach, thinks the experience combined with new offensive coordinator Shannon Dawson is a recipe for lots of points in 2015.
Hopefully a lot of fireworks on offense. I think they'll be a good bit better offensively, and looking forward to seeing them light up the scoreboard a little bit. I think they've got a lot of players that got thrown into the fire as freshmen that should be more impact players this year, and got a quarterback that's got a year under his belt. So I think they're going to be a lot more entertaining offensively.
Less than 2 weeks away now before Kentucky takes the new Commonwealth Stadium field. UK opens the season with Louisiana Lafayette September 5th. It's a night game, 7 p.m. kickoff. You can watch it on ESPNU. Well, the first Associated Press Top 25 poll is out, and Urban Meyer and his Ohio State Buckeyes will not share, so don't ask, because the defending national champions take all 61 first-place votes in the Associated Press Top 25 preseason poll. Ohio State, the unanimous #1 team in America. TCU will start the season ranked second in the nation. Alabama, Baylor, and Michigan State round out the top 5, and then Auburn, Oregon, USC, Georgia, and Florida State, I should say, finish out the top 10. No Louisville. The Cardinals got votes and are the 32nd ranked team in the poll. So the Southeastern Conference with 8 teams in the preseason AP Top 25. Alabama, the highest rated team, coming in at #3. You see Auburn and Georgia, and then LSU is at 14, and Tennessee, the Volunteers, just in the top 25 at number 25. The Vols will kick off the season with Bowling Green September 5th. Pulaski County head coach John Hines, he takes care of business at the Don Marshall poll with a 38-point win over Jeffersonville, Indiana. Now it's on to Class 6A Scott County, the defending Class 5A state champs. Pulaski County Maroons put up 64 points on the board in their first game of the season. Last time they put up at least 64 was against Leslie County in 2003 when they beat the Eagles 69-21. Coach Hines will treat this week leading into the Scott County game just like training camp.
A lot of good things to build on, but yet, several things that we've got to work to polish up and get better at. As far as offensively going into our next opponent, we've got to be more efficient. I don't think we're going to be able to big play Scott County to death like we were able to do with Jeffersonville. They're a whole lot better team. So we've got to be more efficient on offense and be able to get first downs, control the ball a little bit better if we're going to have a chance in this game.
4 games on tap for the Appalachian Wireless Games of the Week next weekend. All 4 at the Pike County Bowl on Friday night. Phelps will play East Ridge, kickoff set for 6:05 p.m. And then Belfry and Tates Creek will kick off at approximately 8:35 p.m. Both games at Belfry. Very next night on Saturday, August 29th, the Pike Central and Shelby Valley hook up at 6:05, and then Letcher Central making an appearance in the Pike County Bowl. The Cougars will play Pikeville. Both teams, of course, had running backs go off in their first games of the season. Derek Pugh of Pikeville over 300 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns. Jalen Williams, he upped them with over 464 yards and 6 touchdowns for Letcher Central. Coming up next, Wyndham Championship highlights from Greensboro, plus the Reds. They try to avoid losing 6 straight. Highlights from Cincinnati, and the Green Bay Packers go to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers in the preseason. Preseason football, the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Green Bay Packers. Coming into this year, the Pack with 2 1,000-plus yard receivers returning on their team. Jordy Nelson, one of them, and the other, former Kentucky Wildcat Randall Cobb, who re-signed for $40 million in the offseason. Not too bad. Early first quarter, no score. Aaron Rodgers. Quick drop and a quick dart. Out to Nelson, but he loses his balance. It looks like he slipped on the turf, gets up, limps off the field. Take another look at this one. He'll have tests Monday to see if he tore that ACL. If so, he'd be out for the season. He caught a career-high 98 passes last year, so that would hurt Green Bay a lot. Later in the drive, Eddie Lacy, untouched, 6 carries, 30 yards for the former Alabama running back. Quite a day on the other side for Ben Roethlisberger. Throws for 100 yards and a touchdown. Marcus Wheaton for 6. Go to the fourth quarter. Packers up 19-12. Landry Jones, he's in for the Steelers now, and he's got Tyler Murphy over the middle. 22-yard touchdown pass. Pittsburgh beats Green Bay 24-19. The Cincinnati Bengals will be in action tomorrow night. They will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the #1 overall pick in this year's NFL draft. Jameis Winston, quarterback for the Bucs, on display tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. 8 o'clock kickoff. Game will be on ESPN. Well, so far in their 10-game homestand, the Cincinnati Reds have produced 0 wins in their first 5 games. 6 straight game at home. The Reds trying to avoid getting swept by the Diamondbacks. And rookie Raisel Iglesias on the mound, top 1. And he strikes out Willington Castillo. But in the top of the 4th, Castillo says, game on. 16th home run of the year for Castillo. D-backs up 1-0. Next inning, Iglesias says, you going to do that? I'm going to do this. Strikes out the side in the 5th. He had 13 strikeouts on the day, most by a Reds rookie since Gary Nolan fanned 15 Giants in 1967, but just no offense by the Reds all day. David Peralta jacks one 421 feet to center in the 8th. 9th straight loss for the Reds. D-backs win 4-0. Cincinnati now 20 games under 500. Tiger Woods rocking the typical Sunday attire. Red polo, black pants. He needed to win the Wyndham Championship in Greensboro, North Carolina to make the FedEx Cup playoffs. Couldn't finish second, couldn't finish third. He had to win this thing. Start the 13th, Scott Brown, who was in Tiger's group on the final day. An ace. That's not too bad, an 8-iron. 162-yard par 3. He goes to 15 under. Meanwhile, Tiger, he's at the 11th, third shot, goes across the green, bat hit up into the rough, and then out of the rough, not enough. Tiger Woods goes on to triple bogey the hole, drops to 10 under, and his season will come to an end. He does birdie the 18th to finish 13 under. You need to be in that top 125 at the standings to make the FedEx Cup playoffs. Tiger Woods is 178th. All right, tournament on the line on this putt. Jason Gore tries to sink the long birdie. That close to forcing a playoff. The tournament goes to Davis Love III. The 51-year-old is the 3rd oldest winner in PGA Tour history. Angela Lexington native Tyson Gay at the World Championships in Beijing. Earlier this morning, he finishes 6th in the 100-meter final. Of course, guess who won it? Usain Bolt. Surprise.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. We'll be right back after this.